Good morning, 604.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ms. Canella, Mr. R.
Good morning, Ms. Sanchez.
Morning, lovely 604. How are you guys? Hopefully you're having a good day, Miss Canella. Without further ado, would you mind?
Sure. A few reminders, folks. We know usually iReady is due on Friday, but I want to be real transparent with you all. Maybe you remember, maybe you don't. I'm going to be having surgery on Thursday, okay? So that means if you complete your iReady by tomorrow, you're going to, not only will you get a free 100 in the grade book, but you're also going to get extra credit. So that 150 minutes needs to be completed by tomorrow if you want to get extra credit. All the work for Thursday, Friday, and Monday next week, since I will not be here, is going to be posted in Google Classroom on Wednesday. So you're going to get a lot of notifications from me. So don't be alarmed. It's going to be the work for the next 3 days. Saturday school this week is going to be taught by Mr. R since I'll be covering for my surgery. But I'll be back on the 20th of April. Now, 2 other reminders. On next Tuesday, we're supposed to have an ELA assessment. It's either going to be an iReady or an interim assessment. We don't know yet. And then next Thursday in math, we're going to have a math interim assessment or a math iReady. So please make sure you pay attention today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. You go to Saturday school, you get extra points because Mr. R is going to text me who arrived. And I'm going to write that down in my record because I have a separate sheet for that. And then obviously Monday, and I'm going to hold a review session on the 21st of April. So April 21st, I'll be holding a review session from 12:30 until 1:30. Okay? I'm going to send out the link for that when we get closer. I'll send it out on Tuesday for next Wednesday. Are we clear? 2 volunteers. I need a screenshot taker and I need a learning target reader. It's very little to read today for learning target.
Can I read the learning target, please?
Sure, Leanna, Adam, Kalani, what are we doing? So Leanna is going to do LT. So LT is Leanna. And who's taking screenshots? I saw Kalani's hand, I saw Adam's hand. So Leanna is going to do LT. And who's doing screenshots? Okay, Kalani. All right. We're going to go in breakout rooms today too, so please pay attention. We're going to do all 9 problems. Let's get the show on the road. We're reviewing today. So here we go. Oops, I don't see my class. Here we go. All right, Monday, April 12th, 2021. Reviewing of Common Core State Test Standards. Review of standards in Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3. Number system, ratios, proportions, and expressions and equations. Ms. Sanchez?
All right. Hold on here. Okay, it says date Monday, April 12th, 2021. Review of standards, Unit 1, Unit 2, and Unit 3, number systems, ratios, proportions, and expressions, equations. Learning target. I can successfully review and be prepared for my math interim assessment that is on Thursday, April 22nd, 2021, and learn from any misconceptions that I may have. Sixth grade mathematics
Reference.
sheet conversions. 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters. 1 meter equals 39.37 inches. 1 mile equals 5,280 feet. 1 mile equals 1,760 yards. 1 mile equals 1,609 kilometers. 1 kilometers equals 0.62 mile. It says 1 pound equals 16 ounces. 1 pound equals 454 thousandths kilogram. 1 kilogram equals 2.2 pounds. 1 ton equals 2,000 pounds. 1 cup equals 8 fluid ounces. 1 pint equals 2 cups. 1 quart equals 2 pints. 1 gallon equals 4 quarts. 1 gallon equals 3.785 thousandths liters. 1 liter equals 0.264 gallons. gallon. 1 liter equals 1,000 cubic centimeters. Formula: triangle A equals B times height divided by 2. Right triangular prism. V equals BH, or V equals LWH, which equals length, height, and width. It says other informations to remember and write on reference sheet. Study this. 16 cups equals 1 gallon. Triangle formula: A equals B times B times H over 2. It says surface area formula: S equals 2 L times W plus W times height, W times H plus H times L. Trapezoid formula equals A base 1 plus base 2 times height divided by 2. Unit rate division keywords: each, every, per, 1. Perimeter rectangular formula: P equals 2L plus 2W. Area formula equals A equals length L times W. Volume formula equals V equals L times W times H. In inequalities: open circle is greater than, less than. Closed circle has greater than, equal to, and less than, equal to.
Awesome. Thank you. So where it says other information, that's the stuff you got to remember. Those things that have the squares. They don't give you that on the state exam. They give you everything else that Leanna read. But the box stuff, you got to remember that because they don't give that to you. All right, problem number 1. Miss Roman, can you please tackle problem 1 for us?
Justin has 1 5/8 cups of milk to make milkshakes. Each milkshake uses 1/3 cup of milk. What is the maximum number of milkshakes that Justin can make with the milk?
So what do we do?
We have to do 1 5/8 divided by 1/3.
Wait, let me write that down. 1 and 5, you said 8s, divided by what?
1/3.
Are we done?
No, we have to change the 1 5/8 into what's it called? Improper fraction.
How?
So you do 1 times 8, which is 8, plus 5 is 13. So it's 13 over 8. And now you do the keep, change, flip method. You keep the 13 over 8, change the division into multiplication, and then flip it to be 3 over 1. So now 13 times 3 is 39, and 8 times 1 is 8. And now we have to divide it to make the proper fraction. So you do the division. So 39 divided by 8 is 4.875,
So,
whatever.
wait, hold on. Now we're going to write the leftover is 7 with 8. So now we have 4 and 7/8. The question asks you how many smoothies can you make? I feel like we did this question already. So 1, Kalani, you're almost done. Right, look, this is 4, and then this would be 5. Now, how many 8s are in a whole, young lady?
How many 8s are in a whole? How many? 8.
8. So now divide this. If I divide this into 8 parts, and I need 7 of these, so check this out, look what we got. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 1/8 left over. So that means how many smoothies can I make if each box represents a whole? This is 3, this is 4. This would be 5, but there's one section not used. So can I make 4 smoothies or 5 smoothies? Looking at the fraction.
4.
Perfect. Does everyone see that? Because you don't have enough to make another one. You're short 1/8, correct, Kalani? Good job, Miss Roman. Okay, screenshot taker, which is Kalani Roman. Again, these notes are due at 1 o'clock. We're not grading the notes until 1 o'clock. They need to be turned in by 1 o'clock.
I got it.
Does anyone have any questions on number 1? Please type yes if you understand this now in the chats, ladies and gentlemen. If you understand problem 1, you type YES now. Got 3 yeses. 4. Only 4 people understand. Kayla, Brandon, Abigail. Okay, there we go. Now we got more. Perfect. All right. Now this is what you're going to be reviewing for the next few days. We're going to be reviewing a mixture of everything. Unit rate, equations, expressions, PEMDAS, inequalities, proportions, butterfly method, all that. Okay, problem number 2, Abigail. Abigail or Samiri? Mr. Hollins, read number 2.
All right, it says Miss Wong orders lunch to be delivered in her school. For her colleagues, other teachers, the cost of each lunch is $11.95. There is also a one-time delivery fee of $1.50 to deliver the lunches. Write the expression that you will use to find the cost of ordering and lunches.
What do we do, Samiri Hollins? How much is each lunch that Miss Wong is going to buy for her colleagues like myself and Mr. R? How much is her lunches?
Her lunches is $11.95.
Do we know how many lunches Miss Wong is going to buy?
No.
So what do we do with the $11.95 in the end? Do we add or multiply? What if she bought 1,000 lunches? You're going to sit there and add $11.95 1,000 times? I know I'm not. Are you?
No.
Okay. What's a delivery fee? Are we adding it on or taking it away? It's a fee, which means money that we add on. Therefore, we're going to do
Multiplication.
When we have a fee, we're adding it on.
I'm getting mixed up.
Okay.
Addition. Sorry.
Good. So now think of it this way, right? Have you ever bought like a pizza online?
No.
Okay. Have you ever ordered like Domino's online?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you order Domino's online, right, and you pick what you want, they put it in the cart. At the end of the cart, when you check out, they charge you a fee for someone to bring it to your home, correct? Where you live?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a delivery fee. They're charging you extra money because you're not picking it up. You're having someone do it for you, Samiri.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now read the next part. Use your expression.
All right, it says use the expression to find the total cost of Miss Wong orders 9 lunches. So to find the total cost if Miss Wong orders 9 lunches.
Okay, so let's look at what you just said. You said that this was the expression, right? Check this out. The expression is this. I need to know that you understand what each part is. So Miss Wong is going to purchase how many lunches now for her colleagues at work, which are her teacher, the teachers she works with? How many lunches is she buying?
9.
Okay, so N is equal to 9. So what number do I put in place of 9? What do I substitute 9 with? What do I substitute N with?
9.
And what operation is 1195 N?
Multiplication.
Yeah, so step number 1, I'm going to write the expression. Good. Right? I'm going to write the expression, which is, you said 1195 N plus $1.50. Correct, Samiri?
Yes.
You with me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys. If you're not with me, please stop and ask now, because now's the time. Step number 2, because you have a problem like this on your independent practice, just like this. Now, in place of N, what number do I substitute?
9.
So substitute N with 9 to find the total cost of lunches. Everyone follow that? What he's doing so far. So Samiri, we have this. We have $11.95 N, right, sir?
Yes.
So now you're saying that you're going to take the $11.95 times, you said 9, correct?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do that first. So what's 11.95 times 9, kiddo?
107.
$11.95 times $9.
I mean,
Stop guessing and use your calculator, please.
what's it, equation again?
$11.95 times 9. Look in the chat. Somebody got it.
55.
$107.55, right?
Yeah.
Is the total cost of the 9 lunches. But are we done yet, or we got to do one more thing?
You gotta do one more thing.
Okay, so now that we got that, now we're going to take the cost and add it to the delivery fee. You see how I broke that expression down for you?
Mm-hmm.
So now, step 3.
Yeah.
You're going to take the $107.55 and you're going to add it to the $1.50, which is the delivery fee. I can't spell today. I'm having a problem all morning. Ask Mr. R. So now, when you add that up, what is the new amount?
$109.05.
How much?
$109.05.
You guys agree with him? $109.05 is the total cost of the 9 lunches with the delivery fee. And I specifically wrote that for a reason. Does everyone see what Samiri just did? This is the final answer for part 2. Does anyone have any questions, problems, debates? You will have to do a problem like this on your independent practice. So if it was wise of me, I would take a screenshot. Okay? Are we clear? Questions, comments, concerns? Kalani Roman, do you have this problem copied? I mean, screenshotted? Miss Roman?
Yes.
Okay, I just couldn't find you quick enough, so. All right, Mr. R, problem 3, you wanna pick someone to do it?
Let's go with Justin Bodo. Justin, it says write an expression that is equivalent to 6 parentheses 7x plus 3 and parentheses minus 8x. We're going to be using the box method, something called distributive property. This is a review. Now, you have 6 times 7x, which gives us what, sir? What is 6 times 7?
You say me?
Yes, you.
You said 6 times 7?
Yeah.
42.
42x, correct? And now what is 6 times 3, sir?
6 times 3 will be 18.
Good. And then you have minus 8x. So your complete expression is 42x plus 18 minus 8x. What is the next step?
The next step will be I think
Combining like terms, right?
yeah.
So then we have 42x plus 18 minus 8x. We're going to take 42x minus 8x. I don't know why Ms. Canelo put 4x. All morning. It's okay, Ms. Canelo. 42x minus 8x equals what, sir? Huh?
I think it's
You just take away the numbers, right? 42 minus 8 is what?
34.
34, and then you just put the x plus 18, the remainder.
Yeah.
That's going to be our equivalent expression. Got it?
Yeah.
Ms. Canelo?
Hmm?
You good?
Yeah. Kalani Roman's going to screenshot this for them, Mr. R. Now, Mr. R stressed like terms. Now, 34x plus 18 is unlike. You can't add them because they don't both have the same variables, right? Unlike terms, different variables.
I got it.
Like terms, same variables. Are we clear? I think we're going to do one more and then we'll go in the breakout rooms, Mr. R. Your county works now, right?
Yeah.
I want to do this problem with you guys. Abigail Torres. I believe over the vacation I helped you with this. What does PEMDAS stand for, Abigail, before we read it?
Parentheses, exponent,
9. What does M stand for?
Multiplication.
Okay, it looks like I spelled that wrong. Multiplication. What's next? Abigail? Somebody? Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Now, Abigail, we see fractions here. Or somebody, I don't care who, somebody come off. When we see a fraction, what operation do we think, folks?
We
What?
have to put that into a decimal, the fractions into
So we're gonna write, oh my goodness, I cannot spell today, guys. I am so sorry. I don't know what's going on. Convert the fractions into decimals by what? By dividing. Does everyone see that? So whoever just told me what to do, I want you to come off and tell us how we convert 4/5 into a decimal. What does 4 divided by 5 equal to? Use your calculator. If you get 4 out of 5 on a test, what percent did you get? If each question is out of 100 point, if the whole test is out of 100 and there's 5 questions, how much is each question?
eighty.
80 or 0.8 or 0.80. What is 2 divided by 5 equal to? What's half of 80? That's how you do it. Half of 80 is what, somebody? Thank you, Brandon. 0.40 or 40. Thank you, Brandon, and those that wrote in there. Now, all you're going to do is check out what I'm going to do. I need everyone to really pay attention. Here's how it gets tricky. So I'm going to rewrite the expression, which is 12. I'm going to take the 40, the 4/5, which is 0.80, and I'm going to slap it in as 0.80, because that's what 4 divided by 5 is. I'm going to bring down the plus sign. I'm just going to rewrite my expression. I'm filling in the fractions with decimals first. Someone's camera's off. Now, I'm going to bring down the 7 and 2/5, which is the same as 0.40. So 7 now gets replaced with 0.40 minus the 3. So again, the 0.40 took the place of 2/5, because that is what 2 divided by 5 is as a decimal. Are there any questions on how we got 0.80 and 0.40? Ask now. Who thinks they can take over now and tell us what we do first according to PEMDAS? Bonus points if you give it a try and be a risk taker. Who's it going to be?
Can I take it? Can I do it?
Surely, answer.
All right. So in PEMDAS, it says parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Since we see parentheses, that's the first thing we're gonna work on first. So it says 7.40 minus 3 equals 4.40. So that's what I would do.
Okay, so what is it?
I said 4.40.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I heard you, but
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. So now the next one on the thing is that it says multiplication. So we'd have to do 5 times 5 times 5. Give me 1 second.
Yep, so 5 times 5 times 5 is what?
125.
times 4.40. Okay, so then she says you do multiplication. Does everyone see how we got that? Exponents, and now she's going to do m multiplication. Maybe, I think she's a little occupied right now. Does someone want to take over for her? Oh, okay, I think she gave her sister back. Okay. So now we're going to multiply 12 times 4.40. Who can give us that answer? You should all have a calculator every day. What's 125 times 4.40, folks? 125 times 4.40 is equal to what?
550.
Thank you. Ms. Roman, can you help us finish this up? Oh, I wanted to put this in pink. 550. Now I have to do what, Ms. Roman?
You have to add it.
But there's no division, there's addition, and there's no, we already did subtraction already because it was in the parentheses. So add up 12.80 plus 550, and what is the grand result of this expression?
562.8.
0.8 or 0.80, right? Either one. Does anyone have any questions on how Leanna and Kalani arrived at this value of the expression? Now is the time for you to ask if you're like, yeah, I don't know what they just did. So one thing I want to do is I want to, before the person takes this screenshot, does everyone see how we got this? Does everybody see how we got to this answer? Are there any questions on PEMDAS? Now's the time to ask, because throughout the week, you will be seeing PEMDAS with fractions. You want to convert it to a decimal. Ms. Roman, do you have the screenshot? Mr. Art, is she right in the chat? Because I don't want to erase it if she doesn't have it.
She put 0.40, but she.
I got it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So what we're gonna do then now is we're gonna do 5, 6, and 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, Mr. R, in a breakout room, or actually.
That's too much, Canelo.
All right. We'll do 5 together. We'll do 5 together, and then we'll do 7 and 8, and we'll do the rest in the breakout room. How's that sound?
That's good.
Okay. We'll do one more together.
Was the time?
Yeah, you're right on that. And then we will then do 6, 7, 8, and 9 in the breakout room, because it's just like the ticket or whatever independent practice that we gave. All right, one more. Oh yeah, 5 is easy. Mr. You have someone in mind for this? Someone quick to do it?
Anyone, not really. My Wi-Fi's acting up. That was Abigail. Let's go with somebody that knows this material. Adam, go.
Adam.
So, the elevations and feet of 3 cities are marked on the number below. Label each city with the integers it represents. So, city Q is sea level. City P is positive.
What number is it on?
It's 10 plus 10.
Okay.
And city R is below sea level, which means it's negative 20.
Okay. Read the questions and answer which 2 statements are true in this question.
City R, no.
Read it out loud. Walk through your reasoning.
City R is positive 20 on the number line. No, that's not true. A is not true. B, City Q is at sea level, and City P is 10 units above. That's a true statement.
For which one?
B.
So city Q you said is sea level and P is 10.
Is at
Okay,
10.
let's go through all the other ones. There could be another answer. Keep going.
City P is 10 units below zero, and City R is 20 units above zero.
So is C,
No, that's not true.
which one isn't true? C or D?
C is not true.
Okay.
And D is City R is 20 units below zero, and City Q is 5 units above zero. No, that's not true.
So can you justify why you think it's B?
So I think it's B because it says City Q is at sea level, and City P is 10 units above zero, and that's what it shows in the number line there.
Perfect. Kalani Roman, you're going to screenshot this. We're going to do 6, 7, 8, 9 in our breakout rooms. It's 10:43. We should be done by like 10:52, 10:50,
I got
around there, like 10:55 the latest. Okay. Are we good?
You said 5, 6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8, 9.
6, 7, 8, 9.
They're easy.
Come on. Remember, you're gonna have to.
I know. Hit the share button, right?
Well, no, you not share, but for me, I need to. You're gonna be not. You're not gonna be able to see the box methods or nothing that I did. So, vice versa with you.
Here we
All
go.
right, let's do.
Breakout rooms. Wait, not 4 breakout rooms. We want 2. And we'll give you want Abigail, Mr. R?
It really doesn't matter.
Okay. And then take Kalani room and you're in charge in our room. And Mr. R, how about Abigail's internet isn't the best. Maybe you can have Adam be a backup.
Yes.
All right, let's go. Breakout rooms, let's go. Time is marching on. 10:40.
Me, what's going on?
Oh my goodness, I'm in the wrong one. This is the one I'm
I
supposed to.
get it. I get it. You want me to teach you too, Miss Canela? I got you.
Wait, I'm supposed to be in this one.
So you put me in the wrong one.
Oh yeah. Haha, you're right. All right, let's do this. Where is Kalani Roman? Kalani, you're in charge. Let's do this quick. Problem number 6. Miss Roman, this is all you.
Ms. Canella rode her bicycle 200 miles in 5 weeks, riding the same distance each week. Mr. R rode his bike 210 miles in 7 weeks, riding the same distance each week. Determine/find the unit rate for both. Which statement correctly compares the number of miles per week they rode?
So what are the 2 units we're comparing?
The miles and weeks.
In both people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me make this a little smaller. Okay. I'm gonna make this to like 18. All right. Now what do we write? What do we set up the proportion to be?
The proportion, you have to, wait, miles and weeks. So for Miss Canella, she rode 200 miles in 5 weeks. And for Mr. R, he rode 210 miles in 7 weeks.
Okay. Let me just go write that down. I'm just gonna kind of copy and paste some of it, not all of it. You get what I'm doing, right? Saving time here. All right. Continue on, young lady.
So we have to find out how many miles they rode each week, like per week.
So we're finding the what?
We're finding the
Unit.
unit rate.
How do we find that? Unit rate means what do you
To
think?
do 200 divided by 5 for Miss Canella,
Okay.
which is 40.
40 what?
40 miles per week.
Good. I love it. Unit rate. 40. You see, I can't type today. You see this? Oh my goodness. Okay. How do we do the other side?
And then for Mr. R, we do 210 divided by 7, which is 30 miles per week.
Now, let me ask you a question. Who rode more miles per week?
Miss
Me or Mr. Okay. How many more miles per week did I do? If I did 40 and he did 30, Mr. R, what's the difference?
10.
Who rode more?
Miss Canella rode 10 more miles per week than Mr. R.
So what answer do you pick?
A.
Does everyone see how she got A as an apple? Does anyone have any questions on that? Here's problem number 6, Kalani. If you want to screenshot it and be so generous, that would be great. Or make it a little small that we can get the picture of the bicycle. Questions on how we find unit rate. What operation is unit rate, guys?
Division.
Good. Caleb, you're going to be next. Got it, Kalani? All right. All right, problem number 6. We're going to find the GCF. Caleb, number 7. How do we find the GCF, Caleb? Somebody help him out. Natalie, Emma, somebody. Rameses, are you in here? Emmanuel, how do we find the GCF?
Don't you have to either multiples or skip count or something like that?
How do we do that? Are we skip counting or we're finding factors? What are we doing?
Factors.
Okay, so what are the factors of 45? Help me. Somebody. Nobody knows factors of 45?
45. 3 times 15. 5 times 9. And then for 90, 1 times 90. 2 times 45. 3 times 60 or 30, yeah. 4, no, yeah, no. You could also do 10 times 9, but that's more down. 5 times, let me see. Yeah.
So now we're going to list what are the shared factors? What do they all have in common? Let's start there. Do they share? Go.
They share 1s, they share 3s, they share 5s and 9s, and they also share 45.
1, 3, 5, 9. You said they share a 45. Is 15 a factor? Wait a minute. Wait, this isn't right. This should be 6 and hold on. I think there's a factor wrong. I think I messed up on 90. 90 divided by 5 should be 18.
Yeah, 6 times 15.
Should be 18, and there should be another factor here, right?
6 times 15.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, sorry, it's a little out of order, but I don't want to rewrite it. So 15, she said, 15, and then any other factors? Are there any other shared factors? Hello, any others? Okay, so then this is what we're going to do. What are the shared factors, Kalani?
The shared factors are 1, 3, 5, 9, 15, and 45.
Now, reason why I asked you to do that was because students were always getting confused. It's been a misconception that we've been seeing all the years I've been teaching math. So I'm What is the GCF of 45 and 90? Which is the greatest number in blue?
45.
Everyone see that? This is an easy question for you to get correct. Sometimes they allow you to use a calculator, other times they don't. I believe this question was no calculator. So you just simply go in your head and say, okay, let me think of my divisibility rules. Anything that ends in a 0 and a 5 in the ones place is divisible by that number, right? Pay attention to number 8 and 9. Awesome, thank you, dear. Pay attention to number 8 and 9 because it's going to be on your independent practice. And I'm going over these two for a reason. All right, problem number 8. Which number line shows a graph of an inequality x is less than 25? Emma, let's look at the orange question in letter A. Is that pointing to the greater than side or the less than side?
Less than side.
So x, good. X is less than negative 25. How about C? Is that less than or greater than in green? X is what?
Less than.
Good. Pay attention to the signs. What about B in red? What is that one?
Greater than.
Oops, X is greater than. And what about D?
D is greater than.
Now, which one shows X is less than, which you just said, less than is this symbol, and we're gonna shade to the left. So which one is shaded to the left of positive 25?
C.
Does everyone see that? Does anyone have any questions about that? Now, when you do this exit tick independent practice, you've got to be very careful and look at the questions, okay? So it's going to be the same questions, but the answer choices are going to be flipped around, okay? Okay, let's move on. Now, let's go to the bottom. We want X is greater than negative 25. I'm going to write that over here. So we want X is greater than negative 25. Oops, we're going to do the same exact thing, Emma. Talk to me about A. What is A's inequality? Somebody. Marie, Juliana, X is what? Is this less than or greater than negative 25?
X is a less than, no.
Yep, you're right. Less than. Look at C. I'm going to draw the line in a little bit easier for you to see it. I'm going to use orange, kiddo. 25 is what? Look at the line.
25 is
What is that? Less than or greater than?
less than,
Good.
no, greater.
That's greater. The number goes from 25 to 0 to negative 25.
Oh,
So
less,
you're good.
less.
Good. Look at this one. What happens to B in the green? Is that less than or greater than negative 25?
It's greater than.
Yep. I'm just putting the colors so you can see it. That's why I'm doing that. And look at the blue line. X is what to 25? Oops. Here we go. X is what to 25?
X is greater.
Now, Juliana, which answer choice or number line shows X is greater than negative 25? So X is greater than negative 25. Which number line shows that? Which means you're going to be shaded. So which number line shows me shaded to the right? I only see B or D.
B.
Good. See how easy that was, Juliana? So now Kalani is going to screenshot. This is problem number 9. There you go, Miss Roman. Everyone see that? Type yes if you understand. Mr. Emmanuel Rivera, you've been quiet. Only one person, two people understand? Oh, fabulous. That means maybe I got to go back and teach it again. All right. Let's now go over what your independent practice looks like. So this is 2 problems on there, which I'm not going over. So 2 and 3, we just did it. Go to your notes for 2 and 3. So we just went over problem 2 where I color coded it. Go to the notes. And the same thing for problem 3. We're going to do number 4 and number 5 now. Who's in this room? Who's been quiet? Let's see. I think there's a Urlin in here. No. Who's that? Who's this? I don't know who you are. Oh no, who are you over here? Liana Sanchez, are you able to do number 4 for us?
She's a little fussy real quick.
Okay, no problem. Emma, can you try number 4?
Write an expression that it's equivalent to 6 parentheses 5m plus 8 parentheses minus 4m.
So what method do we use? What method's this? Starts with a B. The box.
Box method.
Help me out. Multiply.
5 times 6 equals 30, and 6 times 8 equals 48.
So now we're not done because now we have to add on the minus 4m, right, Emma?
Yeah.
So Emma, look what we got here. This is the work part. So we have 30m plus 48 minus 4m. What's the same here? What can I put together?
4 and 30 because they both have an m at the end.
And we call that what kind of term? Like or unlike?
Like term. A like term.
So 26m plus 48. So this is what you folks type on the line. So that's the answer. Does everyone see that? Juliana, can you read problem 5, please, and help us out?
Question 5. Miss Canella ordered lunch to be delivered to her school workplace for her colleagues, other teachers. The cost of each lunch is $8.95. There is also a one-time delivery fee of $1.50 to deliver the lunches. What is the expression that you will use to find the cost of ordering lunches?
Juliana, how much is one lunch that I buy?
$8.95.
Juliana, do we know how many lunches I'm going to buy for my colleagues? Does it say how many lunches I'm going to buy? Kalani's shaking her head.
No,
So what do I do with the $8.95 in the end? Do I add or multiply?
you add.
Kalani, help her out. Multiply.
Multiply.
Now, what do we do with the delivery fee? Remember, when you buy something on the computer, if you buy a Domino's pizza and you put stuff in your cart, when you check out, they're going to add on a fee because they're having somebody bring it to where you live. If you go pick it up, you save that money, right? So a delivery fee is money we add on, therefore we add $1.50. Which expression matches what we just said? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
2.
Does anyone have any questions? We just went over 2 and 3. Go back to your notes to get the answer. Are we clear? Once this is all done, you should turn your notes in, which is an easy class today, and then you could work on iReady. Remember, iReady due tomorrow for extra points. If it's not in tomorrow, no extra points, because I'm not going to be here on Thursday because I'm having surgery, okay? Anyone have any questions about this, or we feel good? Thumbs up if we feel confident. I need to see all thumbs up. Mr. Hollins, Mr. Kayla, Miss Natalie.
I didn't check it over, and because I was going quick, I put D by accident, but then I did the same thing that you did, 26m plus 48, and then it said it was wrong because I didn't put a space.
Okay, I'm going to go back and check it. Thank you for letting me know that. You just put it all together?
Yeah.
Can you type in the chat to me privately how you put that answer in so I can make sure you get your credit, Emma?
Yeah.
All right. Make sure you do that already, guys. Turn those notes